Hello everyone. As I'm taking this day electromagnetic induction, and in that there is a subtopic mutual induction. So I got a doubt from one student, and the doubt is this one: a circular wire loop of radius r is placed in the xy plane, centered at the origin O. A square loop of side A much smaller than r, having two turns, is placed with its center at z equal to root 3r along the axis of the circular wire loop as shown in the figure. The plane of the square loop makes an angle 45 degrees with respect to the z-axis. If the mutual induction between the loop is given by mu naught a square upon 2 raised to power p by 2 r, then the value of p is. Actually, this question has been asked in IIT Advanced 2012. So let us see how we can solve it, right? So to solve this question, what are the requirement? The first requirement is you must know the magnetic field due to a current carrying loop. Current carrying loop. The current in the loop is I and its radius is R. And this is axis. So at axial position, the magnetic field is away if the current in the loop is anti-clockwise. And at this point, the value of B is how much? Mu naught I R square upon 2x square R square raised to power 3 by 2. Okay. And the direction is along the axis. So here we are going to use this formula. So here the value of x is how much? If you see this question, the value of x in this question, the value of x is root 3r. And the r is r itself. And let us consider current in this loop is how much? I. Okay. So it will create a magnetic field like this. And the normal of the loop is making how much angle? Theta 45. So our first aim is to find the magnetic field at this point. So let us find the magnetic field, and the magnetic field will be mu naught I R square and 2 R square and root 3 R का square. Root 3 R का square. Root 3 R का whole square and raised to power 3 by 2. So after simplification, it's going to be mu naught I R square and 2 R square plus 3 R square raised to power 3 by 2. This value will come how much? Mu naught I R square and 2 4 R square raised to power 3 by 2. After further simplification, this value is going to be mu naught I R square and this is 2, and if you solve the power, this is going to be 8R cube. So after simplification, this is mu naught I upon 16R. This is the value of magnetic field. And we have to find the flux through the square. The flux through the square will be how much? And it is given that A is much smaller than R. So we can consider the magnetic field throughout the loop is constant. So the magnetic flux through the loop, the magnetic flux through the square loop is how much? That is, it has number of turns how much? Number of turns in this loop is 2. So B NBA cos theta. We are going to use the formula NBA cos theta, magnetic flux. So N is 2 and the value of B is how much? Mu naught I upon 16R, and area is how much? A square. Okay, and the value of A and the cos, how much? 45. The angle between the magnetic field. Then after simplification, it is going to be mu naught I A square 8, and here R 8 and R and 1 by root 2. So let us try to solve further. Mu naught I A square, and then this is going to be 2 raised to power 3 and 2 raised to power 1 by 2 and R, and this is mu naught I A square upon 2 raised to power 7 by 2. 7 by 2 into, okay. Now we will compare, as we know, for mutual inductance, phi V2 is equal to M into I1. The flux through the second coil is directly proportional to the current in the first one. Okay, so once we compare, the value of M is going to come how much? Mu naught A square 2 raised to power 7 by 2 into R. Okay, so now let us see the value here. So if you look carefully, they are asking you the value of P. If you compare these two, the value of P is going to become 7. Okay. Okay. So in brief, I can tell you that you have to use the formula that magnetic field due to a loop at axial position. Magnetic field due to a due to a current carrying loop, current carrying loop at axial position. Axial position, and you have to compare, and finally you can get the answer. Okay, if you understood this question, then I have a question for you. You try to solve that question and send the answer to me. Okay, thank you. The question is this: you can solve this question. Okay, if you understood that, it is very similar to that. You have to solve, and you have to tell me the correct option A, B, C, D. You send the option, comment in the comment box. If you want explanation for this one also, then I will do in the next video.